political issues of the day. In the studio, we have Leah Coonce, who was raised by wolves in the desert.
Yes.
How did that go for you? The head wolf got you, and you had little baby wolves, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What happened there? So, Leah, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm okay. Get a little closer to that mic so I can hear you.
Okay.
There we go. I get the levels. Hey, we're just right. So, tell me about where you were born and your early life. What was it? Musical? Were there people in your family that acted or did stuff like that? You know, the entertainment business.
No, actually, I'm the only one. I was born in Idaho, so I still have a lot of family there.
Oh.
And what my dad said was he just threw a dart on a map, and it landed on Washington. So we moved to Washington State.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is.
Where were you at the time? Before Washington?
Idaho.
Oh.
Born in Idaho.
Oh, born in Idaho. So he
Raised-
just threw it. Why didn't he throw it to the other side of the map? He was aiming.
He might have been fibbing.
So was it cool and living in growing up in Twin Falls?
Yeah, actually, we my husband and I traveled there in last year. Yeah, it was cool. He got to meet all my family.
Yeah, Kathleen's folks are up in Boise.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
The mom and the kids who have kids and the kids who have kids.
Yeah.
And the other people. You know, have you ever heard of this Ancestry DNA?
Yes, I've done it.
You did it?
I did it.
So what did you find out about yourself from your family?
This is the thing. I grew up knowing I was a little bit Cherokee Indian. Okay, Ancestry didn't say any of that.
Ah.
So what I was told was, like, I know I'm white. I know that. But
no, you're not. Caucasian. Yeah, I'm just joking with you. Okay.
No, but all of my life, you know, we learned about the Cherokee Indians and all that, the Native Americans, and anyway, it didn't show any Native, but my far back distant relatives told me that the Indians never signed the treaty. The Cherokee natives, they never signed the treaty, and
Bastards.
so they don't have the DNA in there. So, but anyway, I know I'm white, but I didn't realize how I only concentrated on the Native American.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was just funny, but I'm like 42% from Great Britain. Didn't know that.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
You know, the Lore family has gone so. My family.
Yeah.
This guy writes me, and he says, "Is your dad Arthur?" And I said, "Yeah, he passed away, but yes, that's his name."
Yeah.
And so I find out I have about maybe 100 lores back there. They did the Ancestry.com, and they found me, and they found my family originated in Austria.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the Lore family. And then there was really no place for the Jews to go, so they went to Syria, believe it or not.
Okay.
And then they immigrated to Palestine, is where on my dad's side, where my grandfather and his great-grandfather were from. And they were all like cantors and rabbis and teachers and stuff like that. It was interesting. I didn't believe the guy at first. You know, the internet, I mean, you can't, especially these days, what's real and what's not, you know? Yeah. What's your view of the worldview? And you have, in a short synopsis of the world.
That's a bit.
Here, I'll say in one word. Shit. We're in deep shit. Oh my. So I guess you're not a Trump fan.
I don't have a Miss America answer that will please everyone, so...
I don't know. It's the people who voted for him I'm not the fans of. You know?
Right.
Yeah. But maybe things will get better.
I think so. Yeah. I really do.
Maybe he'll get the hang of it. Like I asked the guy who voted for him, I said, maybe he's just beginning to get the hang of it, and he'll find out that, you know, you don't run it like all the ones that went bankrupt.
Sure.
Yeah. So, let's see. You have two older brothers, Clint and Matt.
Yes.
By your parents, Sharon and Dan, and then you have nephews and nieces.
I do.
In Washington.
Uh-huh.
And you were just back there?
Last year we went. It was great. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Buell, Idaho. When you were 5, and then you moved to Washington. I'm reading your part of bio that you sent me. So you're an actress and a painter, and I've seen a bunch of your stuff. And how did you get started in painting?
Oh, man. I grew up drawing, like sketching.
Yeah?
And I'm a perfectionist, so I don't draw as much as I should.
Mm.
So I actually entered, I don't know if you remember, on pamphlets on the back, it shows, like, can you draw this and send it in?
The parrot.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah?
And I guess they contacted my mom, because I was maybe 12. They
Right.
contacted my mom and said, you know, we're interested in her. She's great. Okay, cool. So my mom said, she's too young. Call back in a year. And then a couple years later, I said, Mom, they never called back. She's like, oh, they did, and I didn't tell you. I was so mad.
Oh, man. What a bummer.
So that's that story.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you do? What do you do in the movies and television? What have you appeared in?
Let's see. I did something Kathleen was interested. She was part of.
Mm-hmm.
Money to Burn. So that's cool. That's kind of how I got here.
Oh, Money to Burn. Michael Madsen and the Carradine.
At least 3 times.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
All this information, honey.
Aren't I in that movie too? Is that the one I'm in? The
No,
terrorist?
you're not in that one.
I played a terrorist in one of her movies.
I
Nice.
darkened his skin.
I was Achba Aman Achtabaga
Okay.
or something.
I can see it.
And I wore the thing. I have
Yeah.
a picture somewhere. I'll show it to you. I want to play one of the songs you sent me.
Okay.
And how about Holding On to You from 21 Pilots?
Awesome.
Because I've never heard them.
Oh!
Leah's here, and I'm going to hear a band I've never heard before.
Yay.
And we have a famous guy coming here tonight.
Really?
Yeah, we have Johnny Vatos from Oingo Boingo coming in.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and we're going to be giving away tickets to the Whiskey A Go-Go. Maybe you want to go.
Oh, nice.
Would you like to? Next Friday. You never.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Okay. If you want them, they're yours. This is Leah's choice. It's called "Holding On to You" from 21 Pilots,
Yay.
right here on the International Experience. Cool.
I'm taking over my body, back in control, no more shoddy. I bet a lot of me was lost, teasing, crossing eyes and dotted. I fought it a lot, and it seems a lot like flesh is all I got. Not anymore, flesh out the door, swat. I must have forgot, you can't trust me. I'm open a moment and close when you show it before you know it, I'm off to see. And now that I write and think about it and the story unfolds, you should take my life, you should take my soul. You are surrounding were gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to an introspective beat? It ain't the speakers that bump hearts, it's our hearts that make the beat. Lean with it, rock with it, when we gonna stop with it? Lyrics that mean nothing, we were gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to an introspective beat? It ain't the speakers that bump hearts, it's our hearts that make the beat. Lean with it, rock with it, when we gonna stop with it? Lyrics that mean nothing, we were gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to an introspective beat? It ain't the speakers that bump hearts, it's our hearts that make the beat. Lean with it, rock with it, when we gonna stop with it? Lyrics that mean nothing, we were gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to an introspective beat? It ain't the speakers that bump hearts, it's our hearts that make the beat.
This is the Saturday edition of BuddhaMan's International Experience.
International Experience, and what was the name of that song? Miss GJ?
Thinking About Something
Oh, man.
by Hanson.
And before that, we heard a great band. I really like these guys. You know, where are they from?
They're from Ohio.
Oh, they are.
It's just 2 people.
Wow.
Yeah, they're great.
Very cool. That's where Devo. Remember Devo? Remember a band named Devo?
Yes.
Yeah, they're from Akron, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah, and when we worked at K-Rock, we didn't think there were any bands there at all. What's happening in Ohio? So the creativity part, when you're creating a painting, and you think of doing it, what goes through your mind?
Oh, I haven't painted too much, but I don't know, just something, because I'm new at painting, so something that I think I can do. So right now, like, I painted a huge cupcake, and it looks so delicious.
It does. It's like I could jump right off the page and just eat you.
Yeah.
It's very cool. So are you self-taught in that area of your life?
Yes.
Yes.
Same with drawing. My dad and my brothers, they can draw pretty well. They're kind of like me. They don't put time and effort into it like we should.
Oh.
You know, so we could be much better at it.
Do you play any musical instruments?
I've had a guitar since Hanson came out in 97.
You really like them, don't you? I saw them. I wasn't that happy on them, but you're a girl. I can see why you like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have a guitar, and I just need to practice. That's it. I just, yeah. I'm okay, but I just need to keep going at it.
Yeah.
It's electric too.
It is?
Yeah.
What kind of guitar is it?
I don't even know how to say it. It's like Hohner.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard of it?
They make harmonicas too. Yeah, they're an instrument company. Okay. I think that's the same one. You should try it. Just pick it up and say, I want to start a band, go on Bandcamp, sign, and try and get you. I have people who say they just give away their music, you know, because no one wants to buy it.
Sure.
You know, the music industry has changed so much. Mm-hmm. You know, I interview bands all over the world, and they say the same thing. It's DIY, you know?
Yeah.
So do you write poetry as well?
No, not really, but I've been writing my own. I've been writing since I was little, just like drawing. Yeah. So it's not really poetry, but it's writing.
So what do you do every day? Where do you work?
Well, I'm an actor, so I do that.
Yeah.
But it's just like a lot of shows are on hiatus right now, so I'm trying to put my time into making my own little scenes and putting them on my YouTube channel.
Well, that's cool. What's the name of YouTube? Why don't you tell everybody out there where they can find you?
Yeah, on YouTube, my name is Leah's Movies, but you can also just type in my name, Leah Coonce.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's play another song.
Sure.
You picked some good ones.
Oh, good.
Matchbox 20. When did you get into these guys?
Oh, man. My mom listened to a lot of music, so then I kind of followed what she listened to. So I got into Matchbox 20 probably in 2000 or maybe before that.
Oh, here it is. This is Matchbox 20. Johnny Vatos will be here at about 7 or so. And the Oingo Boingos, we're going to talk about the beginnings of Oingo Boingo. And they were actually the first band I ever interviewed on the radio.
Oh, wow.
On professional radio. So I've known Johnny a long time. And they are a great band. You know who Danny Elfman is? He wrote the theme for The Simpsons.
Oh, wow.
And he did all the music for which movies, Kathleen? Start naming them. All the Batman movies, all of Tim Burton's movies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's a big-time TV, and every time you hear da 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 da, Danny gets paid.
Nice.
Yeah, but he started with the band. They were originally known as the Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo. And they went on a show called The Gong Show many, many years ago in the 70s, and they all dressed up as weird kind of animals and squeaked and everything. They were just very weird. They're still very weird, but Danny's not there, so they're not as weird as they used to be, but they're great as there used to be. And they're going to be there's like 8 bands that are playing there. What is it with people and their cats on the internet? I forgot to put mine up today. This is the International Experience on KongMonsterRock.net. Yikes.
well, I can't get myself to go away. Hey, it's me, and I can't get myself to go away. Oh God, I shouldn't feel this way now. Reach down your hand in your pocket, pour out some hope for me. It's been a long day. Always say that right when no longer your hand won't stop it. Just keep you trembling, and it's been a long day. Always say that right. Well, I'm surprised if you believe in anything that comes from me. I didn't hear from you from someone else, and you're so set in life, man. I guess I did waiting too damn bad to get so far so fast. So what's so long? Just reach down your hand in your pocket, pour out some hope for me. It's been a long day. Always say that right when out loud your hand won't stop it. Just keep you trembling, and it's been a long day. Always say that right. Always that right. It's me. Yeah, well, I can't get myself to go away. Hey, well, it's me. Yeah, well, I can't get myself to go away. Oh God, I shouldn't feel this way now. Reach down your hand in your pocket, pull out some hope for me. It's been a long day. Always say that right when out loud your hand won't stop it. Just keep you trembling. It's been a long day. Always say that right. Reach down your hand in your pocket, will. Reach down your hand right now. It's been a long day. Always say that right. Reach down your hand in your pocket, will. Reach down your hand right now. It's been a long day. Always say that right. Honey, that right. Ain't that right, right, right on time. Right, right, right on, right, right on
Matchbox 20 right here on the International Experience. So, what are your plans? Are you painting now? Are you going to ever put any of those paintings in an exhibition somewhere?
You know, I don't know how to go about that, but
Yeah.
I have put it on Craigslist and Facebook, trying to sell some things before I paint more.
Mm-hmm. So let's play a couple of more one more song. And Ray, how do you say Ray's last name?
You know what? I don't know. I've never seen him live. He's like,
Lamontagne.
Well,
I think that's how you say it. Well,
Sounds
thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, no
It was really
problem.
cool. And Vatos is here, and we're going to do some rock and rolling with Johnny Vatos. So here's you're crazy. Is this the same song as Patty Klein, or he wrote this?
well, Gnarls Barkley. It's a cover of Gnarls
Oh,
Barkley.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here it is. And thanks. Leah
Yeah.
Coonce. Look for her soon in a big blockbuster this summer.
Yes, please
The
do.
Leah Coonce story.
Yes.
Up till now. Star Wars.
I'll
God,
take
that'll
it.
sell it, I'll tell you.
Heck
So we're on. Thanks for coming.
Uh-huh.